Arena shimmers again. Yet one more cheek-to-cheek date night in the everlasting affair between the Bernabeu and the beautiful game. You just cannot help but be seduced by this place. Real Madrid, obliged by their history, this is their reason for being. And Manchester City, driven by their vision, this is what they want to be. The competition which embraces them more than it does any other. The goals on Saturday, Rodrigo drops out. Italian referee Daniele Orsato had charge of Manchester City's last visit here 2 years ago. He sent off Sergio Ramos in that game. He keeps plenty of company in that respect, and he went on to officiate the Lisbon final that COVID-afflicted summer.
Formation. Watching out for Casemiro coming back into this Real Madrid side.
Vinicius, who was such a mischief maker in Manchester and who scored with that dart from halfway, one of several memorable goals that night, and who enlists of the Real Madrid support from the outset.
Absolutely no need from...
As Vinicius ahead of him, Benzema for company. Modric, Mendy up from fullback. And going beyond Vinicius. Slung towards Carvajal. Lifted in by Carvajal. Benzema got under his header.
That's a huge chance for a man of his standards. He's getting up. Completely misjudged, top of the head. We saw against Chelsea, he'd score from that range.
Modric. Vinicius wants to take on Walker. Couldn't fiddle a route past Kyle Walker, whom he might...
The crowd really stood up to applause just playing through that press. They realised how important both presses, Ash and White. And across the face from the pair of them.
Modric scored as well. But here's Vinicius for Real Madrid with Benzema through the middle, checking away from Walker. Vinicius, outstep Cancelo, backstep Bernardo Silva.
Buying his time defence.
Here's Valverde, and this could land for Karim Benzema. It's touched down only as far as Vinicius, who twitched at his volley and lifted it over the bar.
Hopeful ball forward. And it dropped to his touch. He was hoping for it just to drop that a little bit quicker. Couldn't come down for him. Got it under pressure.
Gross. Benzema for Vinicius, who... Benzema. Vinicius bypasses De Bruyne, goes over Rodri, and gets his...
Vinicius knew. He knew that he wasn't going to get to the other side of that ball. Whoops. Through the legs, but... it was one that was won.
Vinicius. Loving that tussle with Walker.
You have to say, you're talking about the real lack of fireworks within the game so far. And would you say that was...
Benzema's ailing now, and that's why. Modric. Lifted into a corridor here for Vinicius, who got a little nudge from Walker, but...
gaining on him at speed, and yeah, that's fine.
Casemiro. Diaz got across. Casemiro recycled it for Benzema. Vinicius, it escaped him.
It's just enough within this stadium, that encouragement that they need.
Keeper, he had that to read. Here's Mendy. Vinicius streaking around Walker, who streaked back and yielded a corner. That is a great race.
It is a fantastic battle down this Real Madrid left-hand side.
7:36. Here's Benzema. Modric. Modric for Vinicius. Murray is helping out Walker that time. Rolled in by Mendy for Karim Benzema! Another one has got away.
I think the Manchester City backline knew it.
Last minute of the first 45. Real Madrid still with a deficit to make up. Mendy. Vinicius. In steps Casemiro. Vinicius. No foul.
To get away from the back line.
Benzema, Modric, Vinicius, Casemiro into the crowd. Casemiro for Modric. Mendy. In by Ferland Mendy. And flipped away. This time simpler fare, though not without flavour. There were goal-scoring opportunities. There has been an argument or two. Courtois made the saves of the game so far. Nobody yet, though, has broken the deadlock on the night. And so, overall, Manchester City still lead by 4 first-leg goals to 3. And Carvajal plays it in, and Vinicius sides wide. Modric doesn't get a touch. Walker gets a piece of it. Vinicius. Mendy. Out by Diaz, protected by De Bruyne.
There was an opening there, there was an inkling, wasn't there, of a chance? You just saw him eyeing it up. I think he took his eye off the ball.
Vinicius. Dashing away from Diaz. Vinicius. And Luka Modric against Diaz. Ederson comes to collect and can't do so. Vinicius bites in only momentarily. Kroos. Vinicius. Across the face of Benzema. Nacho, Modric, stylishly for Vinicius. Mendy. Benzema. Mendy.
Give yourself as many chances as possible, and this was a real chance. Vinicius does brilliantly just to wait and hold, and it's actually a poor touch from...
Dispossessed by Casemiro, and cleanly enough. He's sifted it up towards Vinicius. Benzema demanded it. Benzema for Vinicius, whose first touch.
Ball came out quick for Vinicius. All of which let down by Walker.
Vinicius with the steal. Only Benzema up with him for now. And again he wants to take on Walker. And Walker did get goal side. Vinicius kept the ball. And Valverde, as it turns out though, both will be involved, at least for now, because Toni Kroos is chosen to give way. Rodrigo. Courtois belts it long. And Walker tangles with Vinicius. And the referee interprets that as an innocent tangle.
Eyes only on the ball, and
down by Asensio. Vinicius settles for the throw. Camavinga over the top. This could come down for Karim Benzema, and Benzema is denied by Ederson.
There's a number of chances he's had.
Camavinga coaxed up towards Benzema and smuggled in, and Real Madrid do stay alive. Rodrigo save their lives.
As Cancelo drops off the line, plays Benzema onside, and Ederson
added time. And there is bedlam, and there is belief, and there is Vinicius. They wouldn't, would they? Real Madrid is a miracle club. Crazy things happen here. Carvajal. It's Carvajal's cross. Rodrigo! Oh, extraordinary! They prayed for miracles, and miracles arrived! Real Madrid from... How did that happen? Bedlam!
there's tears in the stands. It's hugging. It's a brilliant header, an instinctive header that has kept them alive.
They're just not normal. Benzema. Rodrigo! And Ederson blots out the lineup
From nowhere. It is a big save from
at 5-5. Mendy. Mendy again. Vinicius. And Karim Benzema! Rodrigo. Benzema's gone over. Penalty!
Just wasn't going to get there. Pointing to the ball. Oh, Benzema's getting there first. Doesn't get a touch on it.
Karim Benzema, a man of poise, of stout character. Benzema scores! Blinks it back! This club of superlatives comes up with yet one more. Beyond extraordinary. Benzema rose, and Benzema has Real Madrid 6-5 up on aggregate.
Those fans planning their journeys home.
Aren't on together anymore. It's Rodri who's been replaced by one more launch. Not that! The night of the Real resurrection. The pure white shirts have shimmered spectacularly once again, and Real